Once upon a time, in the heart of the lush African savanna, there was a little elephant named Eli. Eli was not your average small elephant. He had an insatiable curiosity about everything around him. His big eyes were always wide open, his floppy ears perked up at the slightest sound, and his tiny trunk wiggled with excitement whenever he discovered something new. Eli loved to wander away from his elephant family to explore the vast savanna. He would flit from the tall grasses to the tranquil rivers, always looking for new animals to befriend and new things to learn. His friends included a cheeky monkey named Manny, a wise old tortoise called Tilly, and a flock of colorful birds who would always chatter tales of the skies to him. One day, as Eli was playing by the river, he met the oldest and wisest elephant in the land, Grandfather Tusker. Grandfather Tusker was known throughout the savanna for his wisdom and stories of adventures from his youth. Eli was mesmerized by his tales and would sit for hours listening to them. Grandfather Tusker noticed Eli's keen interest and said, "Eli, you have the heart and mind of someone who will grow to be wise." But wisdom isn't just about knowing things, it's also about understanding them. Would you like to learn how? Eli's eyes shone with delight. "Yes, please, Grandfather Tusker. Teach me how to be wise just like you." And so began Eli's journey to wisdom. Grandfather Tusker taught him about the stars in the night sky, the importance of the cycle of rain and sun in nurturing the savanna, and the secret language of the trees. Eli also learned about kindness and understanding from Grandfather Tusker. "Sometimes, to be wise means to listen more than you speak," the old elephant would say, as Eli practiced listening to the subtle sounds of the savanna. One day, a great drought hit the land, and the animals were worried. There was barely any water, and the once green savanna had turned into a dry brown expanse. The animals gathered to discuss what to do, but they couldn't agree. Eli, remembering what Grandfather Tusker had taught him, listened to the concerns of each animal. After thinking carefully, he suggested that they all work together to dig a new water hole closer to the river. The animals agreed, and together they worked tirelessly day and night. The hard work paid off, and soon a fresh, cool water hole was ready. The savanna was saved thanks to Eli's wise suggestion and the cooperation of all the animals. From that day on, all the creatures of the savanna respected Eli, the once little elephant, who had grown into a wise young leader. And so, because Eli chose to listen, learn, and lead with kindness, he became known throughout the savanna as Eli the Wise, forever remembered for bringing life back to their beloved home.